Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another Rolly Hikes video. Before we get started, my friend Estefani is joining me, and she wanted me to burn a little bit before I earn this view. So check out what she says right here. I just thought this was funny.
There's also a ride that can take you up. We never do it. Why? Because you're gonna burn to get the view.
So yeah, as you can tell, Estefani is not playing around. She really wants me to earn this view. So today I'm finally out here hiking Stone Mountain after 25 years of living in Georgia. And I know, for some of you that have been here for a long time or are true Georgians, apparently I've been missing out. I didn't know this because everyone was telling me, especially Estefani, that not hiking this place practically revoked my Georgia card. So I didn't want any of that, so here we are. And as you see, and as I mentioned before, I'm not alone either. Estefani is back. She's one of my adventure buddies and agreed to come along, maybe just to see if I'd actually make it to the top of this thing, because I didn't know this, but Stone Mountain is pretty steep. I was surprised at how steep it was to get to the top. For those of you who don't know, Stone Mountain is more than just a giant rock in the middle of Georgia, which is what I've always thought. It's an entire whole park. There's this main hiking trail we're on now, which of course you can hike to the top, which is a good little workout. And I say little workout, but it's a really good workout. Definitely gets the legs burning and the chest. It definitely gets the chest going. I didn't have to use my inhaler though, so I was happy about that. But if hiking's not your thing, no worries. There's a lot to do here. You've got the cable cars that Estefani mentioned at the beginning of this video. That'll take you all the way to the top. You can still enjoy the view without breaking a sweat. If you wanted to do that route, I believe it's about $15 for the ride up. There's also a lot of other stuff to do at Stone Mountain. They've got the laser shows. The 4th of July laser show, of course, has been very popular for a very long time. I didn't know this, but apparently they also have a golf course. They have campgrounds. They even have a little lake. They have really packed a lot of options and activities around this big rock. Alright, so now let's talk about the Stone Mountain history real quick. Stone Mountain has been there for 1,000,000 years, if I'm not mistaken. We're talking ancient rock, right? This thing is old. But the mountain's also been through a lot of history, and people have used it in all kinds of ways over the years, from Native American trails to today's tourist spot. This place has seen it all. So as you walk up it, that's what I kept wondering, like, what hasn't this mountain seen? So as you hike, you start getting these awesome views of the surrounding trees and the hills. The real treat is at the top, where you can actually see the entire city of Atlanta way out from the distance. You can also see Buckhead. You can also see a couple of other cities in the distance. I've heard if you time it right, you can catch the sunset behind the skyline of the city of Atlanta. That's the view that's supposed to be incredible. Fortunately, we didn't catch it. We were there on time, but it was a cloudy day. The clouds did not cooperate with us this day, but at least it didn't rain on us. And oh man, this is why everyone says it's worth the hike. Once you're up here, you see how far you've come, and trust me, your legs will remind you that you've been up quite a hike. That feeling when you're standing on top, catching the view over the whole park and the city, it's hard to beat. The wind I was not expecting the wind to be so strong. The wind was literally, I had to fight the wind as I walked. It wasn't just a breeze. It was a hard, constant, cold wind. And I don't know, I just wasn't expecting that. And it was non-stop. It didn't stop the entire time when we're up at the top. It was impressive. And there it is, the sunset behind the Alaska Skyway. Well, you can't really see it well because of the clouds, but you get the point. If you make it up here at the right time, I can imagine this being an amazing view. I can see why Stone Mountain is so iconic here in Georgia. This is definitely one of those classic Georgia experiences, and it's taken me way too long to finally check it off my list. I'm glad I did. Thank you, Stephanie. Alright everyone, thanks for joining me. And Estefani, thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you've been putting this off, like I have for 25 years, I say grab a buddy, grab a friend, lace up, put your boots on. Preferably not after it rains. I can imagine these rocks get pretty slippery after a good rain. But lace up, get ready, get your water, make a day out of it. And until next time, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.